Hi guys, this is A.E. Chandler with Original History. Today is St. Crispian's Day, which means that it is the 605th anniversary of the Battle of Agincourt. So in honor of that, I thought that I would start a new video series talking about longbows. So today is going to be the different parts of a longbow. But before we get to that, a couple administrative points. One is that the expanded second edition of my historical novel, The Scarlet Forest, A Tale of Robin Hood, is now out and all over the place, ready for sale. Also, we've got questionable quizzes. You can get the paperback with the full series, including quizzes about English history and Robin Hood. Or for the next couple of weeks, there's a buy one get one free sale of the mini ebooks at Barnes & Noble if you buy them online. So we've got a couple longbows here to help out with our naming of the parts. The one on the right is made out of yew, and the one on the left here is made out of ash. So this one was professionally made. And this one was my first attempt at hand carving a longbow, and that'll be the subject of a future video. So for the parts of a longbow, it's not too complicated. Basically, you've got the back and the belly. So a medieval longbow should be shaped kind of like a capital letter D, only a little bit rounded, and then a lot rounded at the back. So you've got the lighter colored sapwood for the yew on the back, the redder heartwood on the belly. You've also got the upper limb and the lower limb. So it's divided into two halves like that. For the grip area, that's this part here that you would hold on to when you're shooting. This bow is carved a little bit more like a Victorian bow, so the grip area is more pronounced than it would be on a medieval bow where the transition would be smoother. You've got the arrow pass right here, so it's a little bit above the midpoint of the grip and the midpoint of the bow, and you'd usually have a mark there of some kind. About 4 out of 5 medieval longbows would have a mark there to indicate the arrow pass, where you'd set the arrow when you're shooting. The other important parts are the nocks, where the string fits in. So on this bow we've got self nocks, which means that it's carved directly into the wood. And on this bow, the nocks are carved into horn, which would be more what you would expect on a medieval bow, because with the amount of weight that a medieval bow would be pulling, if you just carved it right into the wood, the string would probably shear right through the wood, especially if you had a string that was made out of silk. So for the string itself, for the upper limb, you've usually got a little loop built right in, and for the bottom, you've usually got a loose bit that you can just tie into a slip knot, so you can tie it at whatever height you want, get the right brace height for the string, just get it exactly how you like it. And in the middle of the string is the little reinforced part, because that's where you're going to be knocking the arrows on when you're drawing. So that's it for today's installment. I'm thinking we'll probably do videos on, different types of arrowheads, the different parts of an arrow, and of course how these guys are carved. So stay tuned for that and stay healthy.